Welcome, everybody, to the 2023 NXL Sunshine State Major here in Kissimmee, Florida, outside Orlando. We have a ton of great action all day long for you. So we'll have special guests. We'll have all the WNXL and semi-pro action. Again, I'm Vince from Let's Talk Paintball. And this beautiful day we have. So our first set of the day that we have lined up is going to be Newbies versus 787 Chaos. And then PB Fit versus Ruthless Factory. So, little storyline here for semi-pro. We have 12 brand new teams to semi-pro. 26 teams signed up. We have the most pros that have ever been in semi-pro. And in this set right now, we're going to have Newbies starting it off. So, on your screen right now is 787 Chaos. Conservative breakout in the back. We're going to see that quite a bit. This field is playing a little slower during practice, but we may see some big moves up the middle as the day goes on. So on the back line right now, we have in that little wedge, or the big wedge position right there, number 5 from 787 crew, shooting cross field, trying to trap that Dorito player. Now you can see the Newbies in the Pro DNA gear, their traditional green. It's like Shoemaker there in the corner trying to hold it down. As you can see, the back row there for the Newbies looks to be a 5-on-5. Haven't seen a body drop yet. There may be someone hiding in Doritos. And again, back line there for 787 Chaos, excuse me. So all the Chaos drops one out of the back center. So great job there by the Newbies to isolate that player and shoot him out. But they still have 4 bodies left alive. A little better field position here as they do have someone further up. Right now, Gallagher in the middle there trying to get a shot through. It's like Shoemaker makes his way into the God or the insert bunker from the Snake. You're going to hear some calls this weekend. Some teams have different calls, and he makes his way into the Snake 1. So number 20 there for the Newbies on your screen shooting across. A little bit of a battle here in the Snake developing. As you see the Chaos player shooting cross field. Not sure if they picked up that player in the Snake. Look for the back center player for Chaos to be shooting at cross. I believe there's a bounce shot there trying to hold that player in. I believe... Looks like Chaos loses another player, so it looks to be a 4-on-5. There may be a body hiding somewhere for the Newbies. There's definitely still 4 players left you can see on your screen in that back center bunker. Chaos right now trying to stop the Dorito side push. They're doing a very good job at it, but they've got to be careful. Got to be careful not to let Newbies move up, as you can see they're peppering that can, that Lone Wolf PB sponsored can right there, as you can see on the field, this beautiful red and black field we have. So number 5 right here, as you can see from Chaos on your screen, they got to get a little jiggy here. Got to make something happen. The down low bodies. Great communication here from the Newbies players. So number 11 from the Newbies, letting them know what's going on. So 20, now number 20 is going to make the big move across. Is he going to make it? Oh, he looks like he trades. So good job by number 20 from the Newbies to make that run, and off that Chaos, starting to see some movement up the field. So it looks like a 2-on-3 right now. We lost a Newbies player early, didn't see where he died from, but 2-on-3. Oh, so great job, number 11 shoots out the back center player. There's just 1 player left alive, and they're going to dink him out too. So great job by the Newbies to close that one out. 3 bodies strong on that one. It looks like they did lose a player off the break on the Doritos side, though, but they were able to bring that one back. So great job by the Newbies taking their first point of the day against Chaos. And I believe that's going to be DeVivo hanging that flag. So, again, if you're just now tuning in, share this out to everybody. It's going to be on Facebook right now. So, and you can always watch this back as well. If you miss a couple matches, don't worry. You can always watch this back at the end of the day for any matches that you missed. We will have a scoreboard up here in a little bit. We have a little bit of technical issues, as Florida weather always does, but we will have it up here pretty soon. So I will try to give the best possible breakdown of what's going on. So Newbies 1 point over Chaos right now. Next that we have here, or the next match, PB Fit versus Ruthless Factory. PB Fit coming out with a vengeance this year. They thought they deserved that pro spot last year. Now they have to prove it. So great job there, doubling up Scott Stewart and Colt Lukow there, the back center bunker. They do shoot a Ruthless player off the break, but Ruthless is able to get into the snake first, playing in that little cake they added last night. So small alteration to the field. That should be Trevor Regan, phenomenal pro player. There is a nasty bounce shot, though, he's got to be careful of, so make sure you don't get hit that pack. So Greg Montalvo there in the back center. Also, phenomenal pro player coming over from ML Kings and Latin Saints down to help out Ruthless Factory. So we got Brody Lukow here in the corner shooting across. Oh, they do get a kill on that snake player. So unfortunately for Ruthless, Trevor Regan is going to take the walk out of the snake, as now PB Fit is sneaking into the inside snake. So there's almost 2 snakes on this field. There's an inside, which you can see crawling up in there right now. But PB Fit also going to lose a player, so it looks like right now it's a 3-on-4 in favor of PB Fit. So Ruthless Factory loses another one. So now I believe it is a 4-on-2. They got to cross it up, not gun battle. PB Fit is not a team that you want to gun battle with. So I believe it's Colt Lukow there. You can see in that large wing bunker on the inside. Oh, they're going to take another player, so it's 4-on-1. This is a situation right now you need to towel it, save some time. You don't want this last player to get run down or feel a ton of pain. He's battling 4 of the best guns in semi-pro right now. Not a place you want to be. They are going to dink him out, give him a little extra love on the way out. So PB Fit here doing a great job. Very dominant point. So first point will go to PB Fit. And again, if you're just now tuning in, we have semi-pro action all morning long, and then we will move into this afternoon will be the WNXL action. So for this first match, it's just myself, Vince from Let's Talk Paintball, and then we will have a bunch of guests after that. So stay tuned to see what guests it's going to be. Also, we'll have a couple products in here as well. One of them being the Lone Wolf award they're giving away. So Pro DNA is sponsoring a Golden Barrel Award for the Lone Wolf PB Premier Field here. And one will go to the WNXL, one will go to Best Semi-Pro Player for the best kind of MVP of this field. So stick around for that. Running on the field now. Looks like Newbies might get a bad start. Running into the box at the very last second. Can they tag up? They do. All right, so great job there by the Newbies getting in. So bad start there from the Newbies. Maybe just a communication issue there. So Newbies looks like it's still 5-on-5. Oh, as I say that, Chaos is going to lose their first player out of the snake corner. So it's now a 4-on-5. Even with the bad start, Newbies still managing to get out. Inadvertent horn. So they're still playing right now. So sometimes it happens. Inadvertent horns will happen. You'll hear that. As long as the players keep shooting, refs will signal to wave their hands in the air, letting everyone know to keep playing. So ref coming over to check the player in the small Aztec. Think he's good. They're talking real quick. They're double checking. Phenomenal refs out here on this field. So they do a great job. Looks like he is clean. So that player is going to stay alive. Newbies slowly making their way into the snake. So Newbies historically has played a very slow, strategic ball. I don't see that changing here at all. Looks like they're taking back line, shooting their shots, hoping that Chaos makes the mistake. But number 20 for the Newbies is going to get back inside the snake. Chaos has got to be careful, because if they don't know he's there, he can crawl that inside route and start doing some major damage. Let's see if he's going to chop a body up, number 20 for the Newbies. Trying to hold that back line there. You see him shooting right across the field to the Dorito side, trying to make sure they have no progression. You go 50 shot. So lineup, as you can see right now, Newbies a little better field position, but Chaos is slowly moving up into that center as they're in that center wedge right there, shooting across, trying to get a drop shot in. But he's got to be careful because number 20 from the Newbies was waiting for him. Oh, he switches. He was waiting for him to make the move. Now he's switched off. Let's see if this back line here. So that player right there, number 55 for Chaos in that small Aztec is just stuck. Now, as you can see, shooting across the Dorito side angle, really just hunkered in. You see them on their knees there, feet down. They're really just hunkered in their bunkers, not wanting to give this one away. Still plenty of time left. Again, we don't have a clock just yet, but that will be up soon. Newbies are up by 1. So, great communication here from the Newbies. Seeing where everybody's at. Now, what they got to be careful of is that if they drop that, if number 20 from the Newbies looks inside, he might look right into one. They're hammering that bunker. So doing a great job there. They do let the Chaos player get into the Doritos, so he's in the 40-yard line Doritos. DeVivo, number 11. Behind Shoemaker, I believe it's number 20 in the Snake. So they're just talking to each other. Communication is such a large part of paintball and just makes such a difference at the semi-pro level. Communication is top-notch. A lot of these guys are getting ready to move into pro and fight for that first pro spot. It starts right here at the first event. So Ortiz, number 55 there, shooting across. They've kind of taken him out of this game a little bit, just hammering his bunker constantly. You can see all the paint off that bunker, but it seems like he's able to gain dominance and is able to start actually battling a little bit. Now, DeVivo, a lot of headhunting going on right now. Finding bodies, trying to communicate over, figuring out where they're at. With the Newbies, the big story with them is they have Mike Mesa and Damian Vasquez, 2 former pros. Mike Mesa, historically San Diego Aftermath. Obviously, Damian Vasquez went on a great run there with Dynasty. So Damian Vasquez coming back to his crew, his squad, but there's a big move. They don't know if he's made it yet. So Chaos makes his way into the wing there on the Snake side. As you can see him, so gaining momentum here. Chaos is in better field positions. He's got to be careful. Oh, they know he's there now. So great job making the move across, picking it up. They don't know where he's at. He's going to get inside. We've seen this all practice long. So now Chaos moving into the 50-yard line. Almost, I guess you could say the 45-yard line there, the furthest Dorito up on their side of the field. So looking to make the move onto Newbie side of the field. Again, just really making smart, methodical moves here by 787 Chaos, one of the newer semi-pro teams. This team, I believe, made the bump up from D3, so skipping D2 altogether, trying to make their way up. Now, number 20, got to be careful. Find a tactical retreat. Good job. So good tactical retreat, trying to get them confused and lost. Chaos is going to move back into that outside Snake wing. So Ortiz behind him. DeVivo making the move. Oh, DeVivo is going to run to his death. He doesn't know that he's moved. Oh, but he does get him. So Chaos drops the coverage on that. Wow, so great job by DeVivo there to run that player down. Now, Shoemaker's up on his feet. Number 20, look for him. He wants to move. You can see the body movement right now. He wants to make the move. Oh, so they do. All right, so they shoot the corner player out too. So it looks like it is a 3-on-1 right now. I don't know if they've picked up the Dorito player, know where he's at. The sun will play a factor in this. Shadows are long, and if you're on the Snake side, you're looking directly into the Doritos. So I believe there's actually 2 left. I believe there's a player maybe in the, yes, there's 2 Chaos players left. One in the 50-yard line Dorito and one in the brick. So Shoemaker knows he's there, though. He's going to catch the drop on him. Oh, does he get him? Oh, and he does. So great job by Shoemaker to get him. So now he's just going to headhunt over the top, try to get that last kill. They have picked him up. Someone's just going to go do him real quick. And they get him. So great job there. Again, Newbies closing out this point. Slow points here we've seen so far from the Newbies, which, again, is their bread and butter. They want you to make the mistake. They want you to run into their guns. So great job there, again, by the Newbies to close that one out. So Ruthless Factory going on to the field right now, taking on PB Fit. So Ruthless Factory, one of the newer semi-pro teams that came in last year. They only played 1 or 2 events last season. So for them, this is kind of a fresh start. So as you can see on your screen, Greg Montalvo, number 11, Erlinger. Let's see who they're sending out. I believe that's the other Erlinger brother as well, right next to him. Looks like we got Frazier. So big guns off the break here. As you can see, 3 guns off the break for Ruthless Factory. Greg Montalvo making the move across. What a phenomenal move. Just that dynamic move there from Greg Montalvo getting into that inside wing. And they get a player right next to him, Trevor Regan, right next to him on the outside small wing in the snake. So just doing a great job being aggressive here. Oh, but Regan's going to take one, unfortunately, from across the field. And that's going to make it tough because I don't know if they've called that kill yet, but they feel it right away. So great job there. Trying to see if that's Frazier. I believe Frazier is in there. They're holding that down. They're holding Frazier in so he can't move. I mean, PB Fit, one of the all the guys on PB Fit, best guns, in semi-pro, or some of them at least. And as you can see here, they don't know if Greg Montalvo's in there. Erlinger is going to come up behind Frazier and try to give him some coverage and try to work him into that snake. Now, we haven't seen anybody play the outside of the snake yet, but a bunch of people inside the snake. So he does get into that snake one right next to Montalvo. Let's see if Frazier can make something happen here. See if he can crawl through. He's going to check off on it. Look the inside. Is he going to get the inside shot? Looks like he missed the inside shot. But he's checking. Ref says he's good, so he caught a bounce. But they do lose a player on the Dorito side as well, so I believe right now it is a 5-on-3 in favor of PB Fit, as 2 players right now are walking off for Ruthless. So Ruthless is going to have to go heads up. They got to get Montalvo in the game. Right now he's stuck in that wing trying to cut off that angle. So great job, great towel there by Ruthless Factory. They have to try to save as much time as possible. Again, I don't know right now if Ruthless Factory, if they don't start changing their game plan up a little bit. I like the aggression, but if they don't start changing that game plan up a little bit, PB Fit is going to just lock them down and, again, have them make the mistakes. We're going to see a lot of new things here on Friday. So Fridays traditionally are where you try the things out that worked in practice. Sometimes you get what works in practice may not work on the actual field. So if you're just now tuning in, you're going to hear a couple quick references: the snake side, Dorito side, the center. And snake side is the smaller 2 bunkers on one side. Doritos are the 3D triangles. Center, right here, as you can see off the break, the Newbies shooting it across, trying to get those Rio side shots, and he's going to get it. So great job by the Newbies player. In the back center is shooting out the Chaos player on the move in the Doritos side. That's going to free up his player, number 22, to get into that inside snake. That bunker looks like a cowboy hat. It's commonly referred to as a couple different things, but he's going to make the move inside the large wedge. And Chaos player is just trying to stop the bleeding right now. So 5-on-4 right now. Chaos did lose one off the break. Trying their best right now to stop the Newbies from moving up the field. And I mean, this is the thing with Chaos. Chaos is getting into better spots on the field. It's just they're dying out of their bunkers. Now through the middle, so great job there. Bang, bang play. So Newbies getting all the way into the mix, getting onto Chaos' side of the field. Number 22 working in the action. Got to be careful. Oh, wow. Great job by number 22 to wrap and get that shot, but he is going to take the walk as well. So, but hey, he did his damage. He got 2 players out before he walked, so good job. I believe it's right now. Sun's blocking me out a little bit, but you can see the back center player for the Newbies just over the top, praying and spraying here. So I think it's DeVivo, potential number 11, just going to run through and finish off this last guy. Oh, and give him, wow, giving him some extra love on the way out. He did not like that. So things already getting a little heated here. So the Chaos player not liking that, giving him the stare down. So I would expect to start seeing a little bit of love getting tossed around. And by love, I mean lots of paintballs on people's backs, packs, and faces. So, again, if you're just now tuning in, share this link out. We have some amazing sponsors on the field providing this great experience. these beautiful red and black sponsors for the premier field. Lone Wolf PB. So phenomenal field conditions, layout, weather. I mean, it's just, this is the stuff you need for a perfect paintball day. So on the break here, you're going to see, again, Montalvo up over the top trying to catch it, but all that paint flying back. He can't stay up over top for too long. So into the snake they go as PB Fit, I believe it was Brody Lookout, already just doing work in there. Phenomenal athlete as well, trying to get the shot in. Chavez on the Doritos side. So Chavez calling his kill there. Chavez, one of the most dominant Doritos side players in all of semi-pro right now, trying to work his way through. He gets into the Dorito, what we're going to call Dorito 3. So Doritos, they're in numbers by stack. So you can see there he's in Dorito 3. And then Brody Lookout looking across. Number 22, shooting across. So Trent Mason there in the corner, trying to help Brody. So Mason's going to leapfrog Brody and get in. Oh, but he's got to be careful. He almost caught a hot one. So now Mason's like, no, dog, I got this. I need to stack those stats. So now Mason's shooting across, trying to hit that Dorito side player. Dorito side player playing a little loose right now on that. Got to be careful. Now Brody's going to come up. Chavez on the Dorito side is going to try and pinch him out. They get one. Poor Ruthless player looking down 5 bodies. So 5-on-1 on that one. Great job there by PB Fit. So getting a little lopsided here. Looking to get a little lopsided. So it's right now 2-0. Plenty of time left though. That's the one thing. I know we don't have a score clock right now, but there's plenty of time left for both games. So we should have, as you can see there, talking on the field, always trying to get better. Again, another thing about semi-pro is even though they won the point, they're still trying to talk about what could have worked better. Not satisfied unless it's a perfect point. Now, they did win 5 bodies alive, so arguably that kind of is a perfect point. But they want things to be as good as possible. So back on the field right now is going to be Newbies up by 2 against Chaos. Let's see what Chaos can do to try to bring this one back. Because right now they cannot let Newbies go up. Newbies, not a lot of high scoring points or a lot of high scoring games, but what they'll do is they'll just get up 2 or 3 points and just sit and hold. So Mike Mesa there in the back. See what Mesa's going to do off the break. So Mesa there, ripping Doritos out of the break, shooting the gap. No one goes through it, so that's good. I think they understand that gap. He's just holding that lane. So if it looks like a player is just shooting into nothing, it's called holding a lane or holding a gap. They're trying to prevent a player from getting through it. So great move there on the 50-yard line for Chaos to get into the snake. Excuse me, not the 50-yard line. I guess you could say the 40-yard line? Yeah, it's about the 40-yard line. So trying to pinch out the Newbies players. Del Rosario there, number 8. Trying to hold off the snake side, really trying to be dominant. These two need to work together. So he's going to go backwards, going to double this bunker up. I don't think they know he's there, but he's going to catch a... Oh, woo! Way to go. Yeah, I saw that too. So right now, ref trying to check players. Is it Rub? It's Rub, dog. All right, so great job, the old Jedi mind trick there by Del Rosario, trying to get the ref to say that's not a hit, dog. That's Rub. That's Rub all day. That's Rub all day. Got to be careful though. Newbies players will take advantage of that. Wow, what a Jedi mind trick. Great job, number 8. That's Rub all day, dog. Hey, play on, player. So you see back into the snake right now. Both players close, mirroring up. A little better field position for Chaos. Now, if these two players don't work together, Now they're mirrored up completely. So Chaos just dropping that one, not letting the players get in. But they're going to work the cross, and they're going to kill one Chaos player. Yeah, there's unfortunately for Chaos right now, they're letting Newbies play newbie ball. Drain the clock, take some bodies. Great communication. Let's see what they, so they kill another player. So right now, Newbies, 4 players left alive for sure, I believe, against 3 Chaos players. I believe it might be 5 players for Newbies. They may have a player on the Doritos side. So they're going to run through, not get anybody. Oh, then a bang, bang. So great job by the Chaos player. The bang, bang action. Baited the Newbies player just with a terrible move without anyone knowing. But the Chaos player has to be careful. I don't think he realizes Shoemaker moved into the 50. So if Shoemaker pops the top here, he's going to absolutely roast the back. So great job by the Chaos on that move. Now working through. Oh, and he didn't know he was there. So Shoemaker gonna shoot out the Chaos player. So close. So 60 seconds left in this match. So I think the Newbies are going to just do what they always do and just hold it out. I believe there's only 1 player left on the Doritos side for Chaos. Shoemaker, number 20, looking across the field. I mean, this game, if you could summarize this game into one word, it'd be Shoemaker. So, right now, back center, Newbies players creeping in slowly, not wanting to get a penalty. Remember, a penalty under 60 seconds is a major, or is a automatic swing point. So, Newbies just making sure, as they're going to dink out the last player, score the point. So, great job by the Newbies. Chaos player trying to hold things out. It was that was a tough one. I mean, when you're looking down 3 Newbies players, kind of hard to hold that one out. So, Newbies are going to go up. So, it'll be 3-0 with under 60 seconds left in this Newbies match. Now on the screen, we're going to have PB Fit and Ruthless Factory. Again, PB Fit, similar situation. They're up by 2 to Ruthless Factory's 0. Let's see what Ruthless can do. They've been getting some really good moves, but unfortunately PB Fit gives you nothing. Like, they're a team that not only are they great gun battlers, but they hide in their bunkers very well. Now, PB Fit did pick up some new bodies, so we will see some new rotation. As you can see, Baisley there in the back with Stewart. Great break out there. As you can see, Frazier up in the center. Now, also kind of stacked up right there. Trying to hold off this move. Unfortunately, they don't. Rogers is able to get into the insert bunker into the snake, which is the bunker right before the snake. Chavez over there doing work, moving up, living behind his gun right now, doing what he does best. Scott Stewart's going to move outside to help back him up. So great job here. Ruthless Factory trying to own the wire there, or excuse me, own the tape. Oh, tape is the outside of the wire. Trying to hold that down. Unfortunately, Rogers makes the inside move. Ruthless didn't pick him up. Oh, and he's going to piece up the back, so great job there by Rogers to piece the back up. So Scott Stewart and Chavez, I apologize, that was Chavez that got that shot, not Rogers. Moving down the field on his hopper. Oh, great job there. Wow, just all PB Fit all day long. Mason walking off like it's an easy day in the office. So PB Fit will go up by 1. Just a little refresher of the rules for everybody. Little bit of a rule change for this season. So semi-pro in 2022 did not do overtime. They had ties. This year that is not the case. So semi-pro, to better prepare them for pro, they will have overtime. W1XL, same thing. W1XL will have overtime just like last year. Now, little change in the points though. Semi-pro is still Mercy Rule 5. And WNXL, instead of being Mercy Rule 6, they're going to be Mercy Rule 5. So unison all weekend long here on the NXL Premier Field.
17 seconds left. It's like 40. The other match has 8 minutes left, and that's like 40. 8 minutes and 12 seconds. This one has 7.
10 seconds.
So just getting in some information from the booth, it's actually 4-0 Newbies. And then PB Fit also 4-0. 12 seconds left in this Newbies match. Newbies just don't want to get a minor. Chaos have to try to do something here to try to get a point, but unfortunately just going to be too little too late. As storming down the field, they have no choice, right? They need to start, they need to, die on their feet essentially. Try to get something, make something happen, but game over. Chaos will take their first loss of the day. Newbies will take their first win of the day. So great job there by the Newbies, showing that they are a top 10 semi-pro team. Now, Chaos, a little bit of jitters. They are a brand new semi-pro team coming in from Division 3. So, we'll give them a little bit of a pass, but you have to be ready at this level, right? First point or first match, especially in semi-pro, you got to show everybody what you're about. And this one, and maybe a little jitters, we'll see them later on today, see how they adjust. Now, coming into this, 8 minutes left in this match. PB Fit, Ruthless Factory. I believe it's 4-0, so this potentially could be the last point. Again, if you're just now tuning in, you can see there on the field, Ruthless and PB Fit, timeout called. Ruthless have plenty of time to try to make a comeback here. It's not quite over yet. Ruthless is going to go back to the pits and game plan. I am going to look at Ruthless to try to make a big move here. Ruthless really needs to try to push that center and not get shot off the break. Ruthless has been losing one off the break every other game, it seems like, and that really affects their chances on that Doritos side. Because once you lose one side, if you're not familiar with paintball, you're just now tuning in, pretty much there's three dominant parts of the field. The center of the field with all these big, tall bunkers makes it very easy to get lost. The Dorito side, which is a 3D triangles, we call Doritos. And then the snake side, which is the smaller bunkers. We call it the snake side because they are cylindrical, small bunkers that players have to play on their stomach to play that spot effectively. If you lose one of those sides, it makes it very hard to stop the bleeding on another side. So we'll see what they do here. Big guns off the break, trying to get a kill. But unfortunately, as you can see right there, little commentator curse, Ruthless going to lose their Dorito player moving up the field. Ref's going to run in. Oh, but they do shoot Rogers, though, so great job of 4-on-4 breakout action. I believe, I think Ruthless lost another, so it's 4-on-3 in favor of PB Fit, as Ruthless lose another player on the Dorito side. So Montalvo right here trying to, I believe that's Frazier, I apologize. Frazier trying to shoot over. There's a blind shot. He's shooting over the wing there, trying to hit a shot. Hopefully taking out Stewart and Chavez, but I mean, they just look so dominant. I would expect that if you're watching that name right there, Scott Stewart, get to know it because that man is a menace. So he's going to get another shot. So great job. Scott Stewart gets one. He gets two. Wow, phenomenal job there by Scott Stewart coming through the Dorito side, getting himself a two-pack snack. So, again, trying to look at right now, believe this will be the Mercy Rule. Again, Mercy Rule 5. This may be point number 5, maybe point number 4.
Point approved. Game finished.
So that is point number 5. So that will do it. PB Fit will Mercy Ruthless Factory. So PB Fit coming out looking as dominant as always. Ruthless Factory got to go back to the drawing board and rework their game plan a little bit. We will see these teams later on today. It's going to be semi-pro action all morning long, and then this afternoon it'll be WNXL. So, thank you so much to all of our sponsors out there. We were going to be right back after these commercial breaks.